Hi there, and thanks for watching 3 best ways business websites can be found online. My name is Kevin Hicks. I am an internet marketing specialist with ROI Web Marketing. This is my company. I'm the founder. We've got a small team and we make a big impact. We help manage online advertising campaigns for small businesses. We're located in Vancouver, BC, and we have clients mostly local, but beyond Vancouver as well. Power of the internet, you can be working from absolutely anywhere. And anyways, that's enough about my business. Before we get into the top 3 best ways to be found online, I'm actually going to go through kind of an overview on how to best succeed using internet marketing, because this is very important. You can take the top 3 campaigns on how to get traffic to your website, but without these 4 critical elements for your campaign, you won't succeed. So you need to make sure that, number 1, you have a very professional website. So when people find it and you're being found online, you can convert the traffic. The next part of it is the content. When people get to your website, what are they reading about? Is it speaking to those people? Is it targeting the ideal content that they want to see? So making sure that you have content that converts on your website is very important. Number 3, we have effective marketing campaigns. So this is what we're talking about mostly today, is creating those effective marketing campaigns so that you do have people finding you online. So you want to make sure that's taken care of. And then lastly, you don't want to just throw these campaigns together without monitoring, measuring, and making adjustments to your current campaigns that you're running. So that's a big factor in getting results, is actually having tracking set up. So I have another presentation that talks about how to do that. Here are the top 3 best ways that your business website can be found online. So number 1, Google AdWords. Number 2, Bing ads. And number 3, search engine optimization. So I go into more detail in a second here, but number 1, with Google, it's the most used search engine, and so therefore you get the most traffic. Google AdWords is the paid version of Google. Same with Bing. Bing is the next largest or popular search engine, and then Bing Ads is their paid platform for business owners. And then search engine optimization is the non-paid optimization. So getting your keywords ranked highly in search, whether it's Google, Bing, Yahoo, any search engine, getting them to the top. Basically what you're trying to do is make your website look important to the search engines. So let's get into it here. Number 1, Google AdWords. Now, Google AdWords, I just finished saying, is a paid platform. So it is a pay-per-click platform. You only pay when someone clicks your ad. So what we do to set up advertising is we select keywords. So there's keyword research involved. We actually find out what are the ideal keywords. We learn about the business and we want to make sure, okay, what is someone searching for and what do you want to rank for? What do you want your ad to show up for? And that's what this keywords is. Next part is we create the ads that are displayed that showcase these keywords on the ad. What's the actual ad content in the ad copy? What's the call to action? What do you want someone to do? Then next, they click the ad. So after they click the ad, they're going to go to your website. You can tell them which page of your website you want them to go to. There's more about that in another presentation, but that's a good overview for now on Google AdWords. This is a sample search, and what I did here is I did a search for massage therapy Vancouver. So I'm just going to take the mouse here and show you. This little orange icon here is saying it's an ad. So you can, it's maybe a little bit tricky to see, but as you do a search, if you're going quick, you might not know that's an ad. But advanced users may go, oh, I'm going to skip this ad area. But in all reality, these are the first links that are clicked right here. This is primary real estate on your pardon me, on the search results. Next, we have on the right hand column, these are all ads as well. So this is something that Google AdWords is running right here. This here is Google My Business. It used to be called Google Local, Google Places. It's had many names over the past, but now it is Google My Business. And then down here, this is where your organic search starts, so the non-paid listings. You notice it doesn't have an ad box next to it here. So this is what you're creating your Google Ads for, up here and down here. Next, Bing ads. Now, Bing being the second most popular search engine, setting up paid ads on there, not as many people are doing it as far as competitors go, so there is an advantage there. Google, everybody's on Google for Google AdWords, but there's still a lot of traffic to be had on Bing. But you're setting it up pretty much the same way. You've got your keywords, your ads, your clicks. The interface is slightly different, but there are some factors that currently businesses are taking advantage of. There's not as many competitors on there, so you are getting a deal on the clicks comparative to Google AdWords. But that's a whole other topic on how to optimize for clicks. But yeah, Bing ads. I'll show you an interface here too for Bing ads. Now you got this is a Bing search. I've just done Vancouver massage therapy, and then we have an ad here. The icons aren't as noticeable, but these are ads here. So these top 4 listings are all ads here. Has a little icon there, info icon, and then ads down the right side, very similar to Google. And then here you also have your local results, and this is Bing Places for Business. Now, very similar to Google as well. And then down here is starting the organic search listings. Next, we have search engine optimization. So in the top 3 ways to be found, number 3, we got SEO, search engine optimization. Now again, this is your organic listings, which I mentioned earlier. It's not your paid area, so this is the companies have done work to get to this location where, it is difficult to rank for certain keywords, but there is a strategy, and I will explain that to you, just to do an overview of that. So how to improve your search engine optimization. Now there's lots of factors. I'm not going to get into all of them here. This is more of an overview presentation. And Google and Bing, they have their own algorithms, it's called, that make up all the different factors that would then rank your website based on popularity of your website, based on your code of your website. There's a whole bunch of factors. I'm going to talk about 3 here. So first you have your website. Now your website has many factors. There's the code, there's the content of your website, there is the age of your domain. There's so many different things. But essentially what a internet marketing company would need to do is figure out all the factors and take that into account and make sure that your website is code friendly for the search engines as well as user friendly. You don't want to be over optimized. You don't want to be, there's lots of ways to make black hat techniques improve your search rankings, and it's really not worth it in the end. You want to do things properly, by the book. Google has webmaster guidelines that all internet marketing companies should be abiding by. Some of them don't, and it could affect you negatively. Next we have link building. Now, link building is essentially having links point to your website on other websites. So for instance, there's 2 examples I can give for you. One being a Facebook post, and you make a post and it links to your website. You share your website, and that is actually a link coming to your website. Now, Google scans the internet for links, and it goes across social media, it goes everywhere. And that would be an example of one link coming to your website. Now, the factor of how important Google feels with that varies on a lot of different levels. Another example would be, For instance, you have a website that is a resource talking about your website, saying, oh, this person does a great job, they've got a great service, and they link to your website. That's another example. And depending on how popular that website is, or various factors that Google has to rank the importance of it, that depends on how much value it gives you. Next, I'll move on to content. Now, content is the #1 thing you can do to improve your SEO. Now, what I mean by content is updating your website. Now, you can update the existing parts of your website, make changes to it. That's great. What you really want to do in the long term to be successful as a business is to create a content strategy, figure out what you want to say and what you want to communicate to the world, whether that be partly promotional, educational. There's so many things you can do with content, that will play a factor in helping increase your SEO. And what I suggest is actually doing a lot of it through either a blog or a news feed on your website that would then generate content in an easy format for you to control. And that would be the way that I would suggest you deliver your content. And then it's nice and easy to share it on social media, which then does more link building for you. But anyways, I'm getting into a little bit of rant here. But nextly, I'm going to show you a cheat sheet for SEO. So I talked a bit about Google My Business and Bing Places for Business. So one of the things you want to do here is you can actually register Google My Business and Bing Places for Business. Now, all these things that I'm talking about here, my team and myself help companies do within our marketing packages. But if you want to go ahead and try these things out on your own, that's great. You do need these things. These are some major factors. These are 5 huge tips that will really help your SEO. Then we have, so once you register your Google My Business and Bing Places for Business, there is a bit of a process to do this, but if you do a search and just type in register Google My Business, it will give you instructions on how to do that. Same with Bing Places for Business. Next, what you want to do is create a dynamic sitemap. Now, what a sitemap is it's a list of pages on your website that exist. It's a formatted file that Google and search engines need to access and need to read it in a certain way. And you can set these up through CMSs like WordPress and Joomla. But if you have a static HTML page or a PHP website, you can go to XML sitemaps. Just do a search for that, and I think it's xml-sitemaps.org. But they will generate a sitemap for you. You can install that on your website, and that will help you create a sitemap. Now, next, you want to actually register with Google Search Console, which actually used to be called Google Webmaster Tools, and then Bing Webmaster Tools, and you submit your sitemap to them. Now, what that does is it creates a connection with you and the search engines. So anytime you update your website, you add a new page, you make a new blog post, you update some new pages and whatnot, it will update that sitemap for you automatically if you set up a dynamic sitemap. And then because you've created this link by registering your Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools, Google will then know where your new pages are fairly quickly. They come back and check your sitemap. So doing this is an important factor for your SEO. Next, you want to make sure you write content for your blog and send it to your email list. This is not only a popular marketing thing to do, but it will help send this to people that would care about your updates. And if they like it on Facebook, if they share it themselves through email to other people, this will help your SEO. Now, next thing you would want to do is share your website content on social media. So if you make a new blog post, take the URL, submit it on social media, say, hey, I've made a new blog post. Check it out. And the more people engaging on that, the better. And it will actually improve your SEO, because Google is now gauging how much engagement you're getting on social media. So this is another powerful thing you can do on your own without, too much help with the other internet marketing people. But it is great to enhance your marketing by helping out, getting internet marketing people to help out with you. So that does conclude the 3 best ways business websites can be found online. My name is Kevin Hicks. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you need any other internet marketing help, check us out at roiwebmarketing.com. All right, have a great day. Thanks.